Dude, I forgot how cool Rhino's transformation was back in the day. Look at that. It's shiny and beautiful. And then if you compare the TV version to the Blu-ray version, I think there's a little bit more lightning effects to it, just enhancing the Armor-Titan's transformation. But it's super like quick and you miss it, to be honest with you. The Armor-Titan is on the prowl. Personally, I do, looking at it side by side, I think there's a little bit more, just a tad bit more of emotion there. And the TV versus the Blu-ray version of Rhino inside his Titan, I think they've sort of redrawn his facial expressions just by a tad bit. But again, it's sort of blink and you miss it. Run, 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 Rhino, run, run, run. And another shot with Rhino battling against the Allied forces. I think they've taken off a little bit of the blur on his Armor-Titan. If you look at it side by side, you can definitely see it there. They shot side by side, you can see like the shade sort of being removed from the Armor-Titan's face, just where the jaw is. You can see more of his face. Oh, in comes Galliard. Look at him go. Look how cool he is, running around, bouncing around. He's my favorite Titan out of all of them. But then in this shot, I feel like they changed the color a little bit. Looked a little bit more red in the TV version, but in this one, I feel like it's a bit more saturated than it was before. It looked a bit more washed out before. Rhino's spinning and spinning around like a Beyblade. Everyone's pretty shocked. And here's another blink and you'll miss it moment. The animation on Cargo's eyes was a little bit different in that earlier shot. I think Colt's face is a little bit more blurred out on the Blu-ray for some reason, but in the TV it was a little bit clearer, just by a tad. Just a tad. It's really blink and you'll miss it, to be honest with you. Magus' finger is sort of literally the way when he was pointing towards the four of them, it was a little bit higher in the TV version, but it's a little bit lower in the Blu-ray. Another blink and you miss it. There's a little bit more sort of intense like eye lines on Gary's face, and Galliard's face is a lot more clearer on the Blu-ray than the TV. There was a lot more blur there, but he's a lot clearer on the Blu-ray, so it's looking pretty nice then. And another one, he was just sort of in a shadow. There was a shadow effect when he was just sort of jumping towards the smoke. Man, Galliard's a demon. Look at him go. I don't know why people hate the CGI. He looks more like an ape in this shot, with the way his face is a lot more like rounded. God, look at him just tearing through the Allied forces. Oh, here comes Pieck. Bash. Damn. Oh, this is an infamous shot with the blimp. If you look at it, it's a lot more like textured on the TV, but they removed all that texture on the Blu-ray. Why did they do that? I have no idea. Yeah, there it is again. Textured on there, and it's completely gone off on the Blu-ray. I don't know why. It was better before, it looked better, it felt better, it was better. But I think I mentioned it on the previous sort of video about that. Now here comes Zeke's Roar, the sort of like TV versus Blu-ray. Not much of a difference. On the Rhino one, this shot, there's a bit of cloud in the background where Zeke is, but in the Blu-ray one they removed it. Why did they do that? Why, oh why, oh why? Oh, here comes Zeke throwing the rocks at the Allied troops. Oh, here they come back. They're coming back with a vengeance. Yeah, Rainer's face is a lot more clearer on the Blu-ray than it was on the TV. There was so much more blur on the TV, but they've made him look a lot more cleaner and clearer on this Blu-ray edition. See, looking at his pal Reiner lying on the floor. The horse face is getting a newspaper, going home, and that's about it. Tell me to come. Oh, this shot was also sort of rearranged for some reason. I don't know why they did that. They just sort of, I think they either reanimated it or rearranged the bit with Gabby talking, which was a bit dumb. But that's it. That's pretty much all the difference of episode 1 so far. There are a few others, but honestly, they're very, very minor, and you barely notice it. But episode 2 is coming out tomorrow, so check it out. Subscribe to this channel for more anime and manga reactions and reviews. I do other stuff, DC, MCU, Ghibli, Naruto anime reviews as well, if you want to check all those out. Thank you for watching, and as always, Boarded Review signing out.